No, I don't give a shit about being late. What's up? I am trying to get my printer going. I'm stubborn to make that
There we
bitch
go.
print. I knocked it off on one of the Z axes. It hopped on me.
Forgot to go on freaking YouTube.
So welcome,
Hello.
Squidward. I mean, Doc.
Squidward.
Squidward.
What's up,
Edron.
man?
Tommy G. Chuck Good. Razman. What's up? Who else we got up in here? Drone Bum. Paul, how you doing? I love your flying saucer area, man. Me and Crystal have to make a trip to you. That is dope. John C. The Watcher. Yo, ripping ain't tripping. I loved your comment, brother.
Oh, man.
Okay, so what's everyone been up to?
It's been like the longest, shortest week ever. That's all I'm stating. It's like, this week felt like it'd never end.
Right? Oh my God, this week was so long. It was
terrible.
And then I made the mistake of glancing at the clock today incorrectly. And at 2:45, I thought it was 3:45. So imagine my disappointment when I looked up and it was 3:15.
What? You see Drone Bum? He said, "Come on, bro." Man, dude, if y'all haven't check Drone Bum's. I don't know if it's his latest video. I think it is. Check out the Flying Saucer building. Oh my God, it's dope. Us FPV people would love it.
Flying Saucer?
It's pretty cool. Like, just check out Drone Bum. Just go to his channel, look at it. It's dope. I watched it on the TV. I got to go and comment on it. I have my mind. Shut down. I hear you, Thomas. Thank you, Chuck, again. Chuck sent me in a roll of Coyote Brown PLA. So now I'm printing it for all my Apexes. That's right.
Get that military.
If there was one thing that I liked about Steel and Vic, it was that Coyote Brown that they run on their stuff. Put the dick in my hand. Sinister Vampire, what's up?
Did you read Vampire's comment?
What the fuck?
It's for the tentacles, man.
He's a squid, man.
Squid.
Told you this dude was tripping.
No.
He's eating LSD stuff and everything now.
Gotta do it for the Halloween spirit.
Is that what you was for Halloween, the squid?
No. I wish. No, I got this at Six Flags last week. My girlfriend bought it for me, and I'm going to wear it for the stream.
I thought you had it.
No, I've never.
I thought you had it.
If I had this, I would be wearing it a lot more frequently.
I thought you had it for your match your hoodie.
No. And I should be wearing that hoodie, but I'm not.
I think the file's just wrong on that. I gotta go in and redo it. I think the heat's going to be different on that. What's the heat? It says 80 to 100. Bullshit. I got you running 220. You should run with no problemos. Some run it too hot. Then got to turn back the heat on there. I run everything hot.
I'm not commenting on that.
Raz, man, I'm assuming our children still bullshit. Yeah, Raz, he had a fire yesterday. Baduga FPV in the house. Yeah, he plugged his quad in. Bang! That bitch just ignited on him.
That's crazy.
Hey, it says right on the package. Lightning.
Oh, it was his H7?
It was something in the ESC. The iFlight, I forget which one he had.
Hey.
Awesome, Jim. I'm waiting on it, man. Waiting to get you and little dude up in the air, flying. Jack of all trades. He messaged me one time on Facebook and was telling me about it. I said, "Yeah, man, I know you." Said your dad's reached out to me. We're gonna go and get together and get you back up in the air. He's like, "Oh, that would make my day." So you're gonna get some good dad points when you get that done. Bam, power.
I literally like woke up 10 minutes before the stream.
Vampower.
Oh,
Did you read Thomas's comment?
Uh,
He said, I didn't say anything about Doc's headgear. I thought it was something else for a bit.
good time. I'm running on the StreamYard chat as well. PV, welcome, welcome. How you doing? So guys, tonight we're gonna talk on I'm having the brain part.
signature moves.
I talked about it so
Signature
much earlier, I forgot about it.
Oh, yeah.
No, that was like a really good topic. I was mind blown by it. I was like,
It
oh,
is,
that's an
because-
awesome idea.
Crystal asked me, she said, what would be your signature move? I was like, right now, I'd have to say the whole pulling the 180 and flipping and going backwards. I said I kind of do that a lot.
Yeah,
was
flying
like-
upside down is pretty common for you. I'd definitely say flying upside down is probably that signature essence.
Yeah, I go
Inverted
upside
roll.
down. Yeah, I pull the invert, like try to hold it like as hard, as long as I can every video. So, or every flight. So yeah. But she's like, well, then she has like a list. She started asking me questions and all.
I do. I have questions.
I was like, well, I just, kind of got into, I watched Vic do it. And then I was like, yeah, well, Chuck was doing it. Joe was doing it. A bunch of us were doing it, kind of the whole spinning backwards and pulling back into it.
So what's your signature move, Doc? I'd say.
Oh, everybody knows that. It is.
Crashing.
No, Ray says his signature move is crashing. So you can't say that.
And crashing can't be your signature move. Nope.
Well, no.
I don't
now
crash
Paul,
that
his
frequently. I'm
signature
pretty
move is
good about
crashing.
not crashing, actually.
You gotta go through. So if you don't know your signature move, go through your flight.
I know what my signature move is,
Oh, we
and
know what
everybody
yours
knows.
is. I'm saying this for the community. So if you don't know what your signature move is, just go watch through your videos and you will see something, and just watch something that you do all the time, and you don't a lot of you don't even realize you do it, but you do, and that's how a lot of people recognize you and stuff like that.
It's the trick you perform every pack, every video.
Exactly.
It's something just out of bad habit almost.
But for the ones that don't know, Doc, what would your signature move be?
It's wall taps all day. I can't even deny that one. Wall taps, wall taps, wall taps.
OG, welcome.
I'll
And
be
if you
wall
guys
tapping, stop signs, anything.
And short for what Doc is saying, bunking. He loves to bunk. I did not bunk until I got with this guy. And when I bunk, I love to Doc does it like smooth. He's like, shh, doop. You know what I mean? You hear when he does it. Man, if I hit the stop sign, I want to try to bend it over. So remember, I hit
He's
that
trying to go
trailer?
through the stop sign across the road.
I'm like, go. But yes, that is his signature for sure.
Yeah, and what's crazy is the first time I met like E-Drone, Josh, Vampire, and all of them. That was literally my first pack, kind of right in the middle-ish. Man, I wall tapped that big hospital, and Eric was like, "He just wall tapped." I was like, I do this all the time.
I'm gonna flip some of these questions around because Sinister just brought up a very good point. Old school Chris is punching up over the trees and looking down. That was his favorite.
It was. See that, and then Crystal mentioned that. She said, yeah, and then look backs.
Have you ever changed?
I guess I have
signature
multiple.
move?
I definitely have, and I think I have probably multiples because the look back, like Jim said, the punch up and look down. Now I go through the top of the tree. I don't even worry about going on the outside. But now I guess I'd have to say I've changed mine multiple times. I just whatever mood I'm in, but I know I do. I guess the look back would maybe have to be I guess if I want to really say the one lockdown move that I do is definitely the look back. I have done that even when I was stupidly green on the sticks. I'd look back and smash that thing right in the ground. So yeah, I guess that would be my solid one.
What about you, Doc? You ever changed up your signature move?
The thing is I was doing wall taps probably on my third pack ever flying my drone. And if you look at the side of my house, there is quad footprints along it. And me just where I'm always popping on it. And I would say initially that was my first kind of specialty trick, and it's just stuck. And my house can really like support this, because if you look on the side of it, you'll see the little 4 foot pads of where my quad's always bouncing. And that was so I was really inspired by it watching Steel. Obviously, that was the first time I ever seen it done. And what it did for me is, this is even before I had a drone. I think I didn't even have goggles yet. I don't even know if I had my controller yet. And the thing I always had the issue with FPV, and it probably why is the wall tap will always be my go-to, is I always feel like in FPV, your drone is so isolated from the environment unless you're crashing. You know, you're never touching something or being in physical contact unless you're crashing or landing or taking off.
Exactly.
And the wall tap for me feels so good, you know, even inverted ceiling taps. And that's something I have a pretty good knack at too. It always it makes me feel like I'm a part of the environment I'm flying. Almost, I wish we could grind rails and the quads had a little better stability, or I don't know. I think you can grind a rail. It's a finesse and luck a little bit. But
it is. It really is on that.
If I was ever going to evolve my wall tapping to another signature move, it would be grinding. But grinding for me is difficult to where I struggle. It doesn't look good. It's very unclean.
And when it comes to the wall tap, a lot of people's like, oh, do it upside down, invert it. Hey, that's easier, because to me, when you're going up your line, all you're doing is you're going to split S, you're going to go in, bang. And then to me, when you're doing the whole blind thing, boom, you know, I see a lot of people mess up more on looking up, because when they bang it, you know, sometimes their quad's not tuned, their PIDs go ballistic. Wham! Smash them right in the ground, you know, because it goes back and they don't correct it fast enough. So the whole inverted one is so much easier. I mean, it really is. The ceiling tap now, I accidentally do it. Like if I go through something to flip, I'll go up, boom, you know, roll back over, but not intentional. Yeah. I don't, because if I tried to get hard on doing that, I would break a lot of quads until I got good at doing it.
No, it's ceiling tap. The ceiling tap is all about getting that first pump. So when you're launching yourself up, that first pump is the real trick. If you can get that first pump just right to where you're just barely going to touch it, all you have to do is a halfway back roll, and it just boom, just catch it. Beautiful.
Chuck, your signature move to me is
fire.
Fuck the tree. Fuck the tree. When you go through the tree, like when you hit a tree, it's never like, oh shit. It's just you hear the quad full bore open. And probably about 98 out of 100 you get out of that bitch with that. So that's gotten me to do that. That's actually, you guys watch my one video, I throw the quad through the top of the trees. I got a pretty good hole in there now open. If you saw my last time, I blasted through it, I ripped it off. But I started doing that because of Chuck. Because
a pretty good hole?
Yeah, dude. When I used to go up to the tree, I'd be scared to death of the trees. I'm like, fuck that. And
I'd be too, because it's not a hole.
You said, or a wall, or a car, etc.
Yeah. So
or a window.
So another thing I saw him do cool one day is he went up. He was on the wall. He did a wall ride, but then he spun that bitch around and rode it backwards, dude. That was dope. That was like a whole different. Because you're used to going on a wall ride like this. You're not used to, you know, coming backwards and looking backwards out of it. That's pretty
cool. Yeah.
I love when he did that. Double A in the house. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, anything he says that too. Not just a tree. Anything. Like the windows, it doesn't matter.
He said, nah, I never went through the window.
You almost went through the window. If it didn't have the blind with the other pane on the inside, y'all would have had to reach in that school. Tell them Double A. You had to reach in on the floor and grab that thing. The blind in the other window said no.
So on your signature moves now, was it easy in the beginning? And how long did it really take you to perfect it to where it is now?
I don't think you know what you're talking to. He's froze.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there he is.
Oh, no, I thought she was talking to you. I was waiting for you to answer. Oh, okay. So for me, no, wall tapping.
I was sat there looking at each other.
I thought he was going to answer. For me, wall tapping, like I said, I was practicing it. I was attempting to practice it in simulators. Simulators do not like wall tapping. They do not. They think you're crashing a drone when you're touching something else. So that really ruined it for me. But when I first started practicing it, like I said, it was my third pack or something. That was the first thing I jumped to. It became very easy very quickly. Now, ceiling taps, I pretty much have them down to where I can judge any height of a ceiling tap. Obviously, the taller, the easier. But I've done some low stuff where I've snapped and tapped a car garage and it's like 8 feet of catch room, if that.
Well, Doc, you have to wear that hat at the next meetup for eDrone.
I will. Don't stop me. I'm going to wear this hat like a lot, man. I love this thing. It's so dope.
I'm definitely going to hit it with a quad.
Let me cut off your head real quick.
I'm going to come in and just disarm right at it. Boom, knock it right off.
That's awesome. I love this hat.
That way it doesn't hurt the hat or your head. And then I'm going to call the video I run over Squidward.
What about you, Chris?
What was the question again? I'm terrible for memory again.
I'm going to hurt you.
That ain't going to help.
Your signature move, was it easy for you at first? Or how long did it actually take you to perfect it to where it is now?
No. I'd say it took a little bit to perfect. I like to do it. I like to do things especially when I like them. I like to do it, over and over and over and over and over and over until I get it second nature. So, is it easier now? Yes.
No, was it easy for you just straight out of the bat?
Just straight out the bat.
Or did you actually have to put work into it?
I hate to say this, but everybody knows I just struggle just a little bit because I'm a fast learner. So here's what I learned on the look back. All right, I got the look back down really fast, and I'll tell you how I did it. When I first started seeing people do it, I'm like, man, that's cool how they do that. So oh, that's dope. So then I tried to bring the front end of the quad back up, and that's where I was failing because I throw the quad and I let it hang. I want it to hang and look back as far as I can, and I like to do it low to the ground. So when I was coming back up, I'm already throwing the quad, so the top of the quad's here, this is the front, so it's already down low. So when I drop a little bit and I try to come up, I'd swipe the ground. So then I was like, you know what? So when I throw the quad, why am I bringing the front back up? Why don't I just roll out of it? And man, when I started rolling out of it, that's when I really could throw that thing and drive that thing into the ground and just roll out of it. And I think when me and Chuck first met, he asked me one time, he's like, man, how do you do that look back that low? And I said, roll out of it instead of pulling up into it. I don't know. When I get into wanting to do a maneuver, I take it to that level. I'll do it how I see it done. And then I'll try to make it easier for myself to do it.
And your quad feels really good doing a look back. I did when I flew your quad that one time, I did the inverted look back and then power and fly upside down.
Yeah.
And I did it. I was like, holy crap, I've never flown this long upside down in my quads. My quads will not do what this quad is doing right now.
I'm telling you, it's odd. But so talking about signature moves, we should have said it when Vampire was in here. That
Vampire Rubik's boy.
The freaking Rubik. If you think you are good at the Rubik's, you better go see Vampire. I'm gonna tell you, because he's got that shit on lock. Then he started doing the crazy shit in it, and coming out of it and shit. Yeah, dude, it's just
Yeah, he'll do like a 7 or 8 tier Rubik's, and all you hear is quad is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, you know how long it took me over in that field to try that? That's when I was running a high camera angle. And then I remembered, I said, you know what? He runs low camera angle. I'm gonna try it. I put that camera angle down low first time.
It's so much easier.
Oh,
that's why it's hard for me to do a Rubik's, because I do have a little bit of a camera angle, and I'll admit it. It's, but for me, I can get a good 4-tier Rubik's in very clean, half, and go on. I've done 6 tiers. It's not muscle memory yet, where I can flip it around a little bit, but
Mystery says that. I like doing the look back and then throwing it into a 360 Rubik's. That is really dope, really smooth looking. I've been doing a lot of that here lately too.
And then I think that's actually like an odd tier Rubik's, where you have to catch that last move with the odd move to get forward again, because you're flying backwards.
Exactly. Yep. I don't know, just the whole. I learned, like everyone's asked me, how'd you pick up flow and stuff? I learned So when I used to come out of a maneuver, I would like, what am I going to do next? I don't think. I just kind of, no matter how the quad comes out of the maneuver, if I pull it off perfect, or if I stumble, I don't stop. I still right the quad and keep moving forward. And I don't know. To me, that's how everything starts to go together. And then one trick into another. I used to punch up and just look down and just kind of like do a roll or something coming down. And then we were at Rosedale flying with Cricket. And that's when Josh was like, man, do some more stuff coming down. Don't just look down and do one thing. And I just started like going off after that and doing all kind of crazy shit. Jess, welcome.
And I think everybody will always, develop that one move they're very fond of, and they can perform it locked on every time. Like, I know when we were at the big meetup, somebody was like, bonk that railing. And, that railing, you don't have a lot of room to bonk. And I hit it dead on first try. I was like, that's just how I'm used to doing it. And I can pretty much hit any targeted area. Right. And that might be just hitting so many signs that you only have this much room to hit, and I can always pop the quad right on it.
Jim says, I got a lot to learn. Yes, you do. The good thing is things are getting better. I think, to me, the configurators are getting better. So it's making things easier to fly, I do believe. And then you got the H7 again. I got that in my Alien now, the 5-inch, dude. That thing is so ridiculously smooth. It feels unreal.
Are you enjoying it? Like, really enjoying it?
Yeah, I've been out like running it. I built the 6-inch too. It took the 6-inch out yesterday. I just got to, that thing is redunculous, freaking smooth. But it's got a 16x9 wide. I'm anal about the 4x3 now. I can come down and lick the grass on a 4x3 out of a dive. Like, that's how good
I told you the 4x3 is so much better to fly. You were like, nah, I like 16x3. Now you're using it, and then you're like, I told you it's so much easier to hit gaps and really judge where you are.
I really don't like the whole, like, I'm over it now, but when I first went from the Dom V3s to the HD3s, it was kind of just like too grainy and real looking. But once I flew with your goggles the first time, I kid you not, yours did a lot to my brain. Because you know what? I was like, shit, holy shit, this 42 is dope. You don't need 50.
50's the best. I can see everything.
You and BK's coming from Otterbox itself.
Oh, cool.
They have the 12 Pro Max starting stack.
Any other questions, Crystal?
I was going to get the screen protector.
Well, I like what Chuck said.
Like,
that wasn't one of my questions, but what about that one move that you do all the time, but you absolutely hate yourself for doing it as much as you do?
Fuck me, rolling right.
Yeah, right. I'm a right rolling heavy person.
Left roll.
Rolling right. APRC.
My favorite right. Yep. And it's not like a trick of the left roll itself. If I'm just doing a random trick everybody sees, I do a lot of backflip snaps, just where I snap the quad. I do a complete 360 back snap.
Homie Paul, I thought Halloween wasn't for another week. Well, Doc's a little early.
Yeah.
He rode that short bus when he was little, so we kind of.
I still have to get my costume.
Yeah, you
It
did
really
that.
fits me though.
But yes, a right roll. I go out there and I'm saying, woo, woo. I'm like, stop doing the right roll. I literally scream at myself. I'm like, now do a left one. It gets like, I don't know. So I guess from doing it all the time. And I noticed that pilot, you either, a lot of pilots are right or left. You barely find one that constantly, I say barely, but there's a handful that do, the whole right and left rolls. I try to add left in as much as I possibly can, as much as I think about it, because let's face it, I don't want to watch you just do a right roll. I'm definitely going to be watching and go, this guy can do anything different. So yeah, that's one definitely pet peeve of my own that I hate about doing that maneuver.
Yeah. And it's not that I catch myself just doing a right roll in general. It's pretty much whenever I enter into a trick, or like, S or anything, I always favor that right side. And I'll get that left, if I do catch it while I'm on that pack, I'll start only doing lefts. But it's
Right.
trying to catch it when you're on that pack. If you're kind of like zoned out and you're just flying a pack, you're going to do it no matter what. And it's like,
Thomas leaving.
Yeah, his dad's calling.
All right, later, Thomas. I know you're probably already gone,
See ya.
but you'll hear it later.
Yeah, right rolls and backs, but like right rolls aren't that bad because I'll do a lot of lefts too. It's back snaps, and you'll see it every time I lift off out of the air. I'll do a quick 360 back snap, and I snap the quad so quickly the camera, you don't even see it in the camera, but
Right.
It's just a trick I do so constantly, just out of habit.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of things I see I'm doing out of habit and all that. That's why I try to do, like, say, add more to it. Right, Chuck said dual tricks to the left. When I do so.
Orbits,
Also-
I don't have an issue with. I'll do orbits both ways. I don't have a really one favor on an orbit. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
with that.
now me, I gotta say that I do kind of favor one way of the orbit. I kind of I can lock it in. Let's say really smooth one way. I can do it the other way. Don't get me wrong. If I actually focus and get into it and get it done, but. When I do left, so if you're flying over something, say my trees, you guys all know I fly, so I stand where I stand in that field, those trees in front of me, those smaller ones. When I go over that tree, when I go down and I roll right over that tree, it's like, okay, that's cool. I rolled right over it and I went down into it. But I tell you what, when you go over and then you roll left, there's I don't know, you roll left, it's something different. Like you got to do a different maneuver to straighten it back out as if you would just go over and roll right. You know what I'm saying? And it makes it look more flowy too. I noticed doing it left, but I always forget about it and I always do it right because it's like that easy.
I was just putting my foot up there.
So is that all your questions?
Oh, that was all the ones that I had. But
Look, he making
at the
Y'all
same time,
spins.
I hear you, right? He's making another left turn.
Y'all spins I don't think I have an issue with. Y'all's I'm pretty favorable on both sides.
Y'all, I got the y'all spin. I can nail the y'all
Yeah.
either way.
I'll do it either way, I think. But it is just when I do my S turns or something, I think I'd have.
I like to take the yaw and throw the yaw now, and then a little bit with the roll to kind of make me look like a top, the little top spin you spin on your
Oh,
camera.
yeah.
Kind of does that kind of like floaty kind of. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And I might not have the habit because I do fly at a decent camera angle, so I use y'all the entire time. I'm not a heavy roll person. I'm a heavy both.
Sidewinder Customs. What's up, Justin? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, so I got something. Some of y'all know about it, but I got something that's definitely gonna be cool coming, and it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time in the drone world. Let me hide that. I always like
Now
the
I'm
message,
curious.
and I
stay tuned.
believe I believe everything in my head and figuring things out on paper, I'm there. It's just now initiating it. And
some of you guys remember
as you can see,
back in the day, he was called the Mod Father. And he was called the Mod Father for a reason.
As you can see, we're getting there. So.
What do you even have? Why am I not aware of this? I thought I was family.
Oh, you have no idea.
You're family, but you don't know.
No idea. This is going to be fun. Yeah, liking the cold weather. I hear you. It's coming for everybody. So it's still warm here. Right now it's probably 70 at least.
It was hot today.
Yeah, it's been warm here.
Heat wave all week.
And I'm sitting there drinking coffee and saying something about being warm. Yeah, smarty, right? Forevermore, Sean, what's up? What you got? What you got? You got to wait and see, man. You got to wait and see. Yeah. But I'm telling you, it's going to be something. I bet you almost every pilot has wished they had something like this.
It's 64 degrees here right now.
Because you want to do it, but you just ain't that much committed because there is high risks. So I'm going to take that risk away.
Now, can we get everybody to post what they think is their signature move? I just want to see if we get anything like really. Yeah, I just want to see, you know.
So I know Morgan. I talked to him. Chuck introduced me to him. Hoover. Is it Hoover 420? I think that's his channel. What he does is he does a 180 under canopy, under something. He does a 180. What did he say? Let me see. It was like a 180 and then go kind of how I do the 180 and I go upside down, but underneath the canopy he does it, and then comes out of it. I thought it was cool because Crystal asked me. Crystal's like, what do you want to talk about this week? And that was probably like Tuesday, I think. And then me and him talking this morning. He comes out and says that. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's pretty cool. 54 degrees there.
Razman, what is Razman's signature move?
Jeff Freestyle. I don't know. Raz said he doesn't have one.
Yeah.
So everybody in chat, type what you think your signature. Homie said my move is leaping.
Nuh-uh, that's Brian's. That's True Drone Reviews. You can't take that one.
Oh, Brian's done claimed that one, Paul.
His signature move. I'm trying to think. The thing is, he flies 3 different sizes of quads, so we can't really favor one trick on it because like a 7-inch doesn't really act like a 5-inch, so you have to think of a move that all 3 can do really well with each other. And that becomes bigger moves just because the 7-inch, so you're going to do bigger power moves.
I really don't know. It is hard to say which one was Ray.
He's definitely a bigger flyer, so he's doing really big tricks. He's not in small, tight areas doing stuff like that.
So sidewinder flip is a knife edge, and then back flip or front flip. So I said it definitely. I like the idea of the show topic tonight because I want to see some too, and I definitely will try them. Like you said, Morgan was telling me how he did his, and I thought it was pretty cool. Chucks I do all the time, blow through trees and do whatever gets in your way, just pitch forward and full throttle. That's a chuck it.
But a signature move has to be something you repeat by a bad habit almost. We talk about the bad habit just a minute ago. A signature move is almost a bad habit to an extent. So
here he is.
You can't have something very intricate. I think Vampire is the only person who took an intricate move and made it a signature move, like the Rubik's.
Yeah, because he did it every video. He did it 50 times in every video. Like he literally locked that thing in.
Every time you even fly with them, every pack you'll hear him do a Rubik's, and it's his quad doing it because it's just, you just hear that, you know, clicky motion of the quad snapping around.
The axis.
Jeff Freestyle said his signature move swimming in the creek.
I hear you, Jeff.
Yeah. And so I would definitely, that's where I was thinking, you know, like big power loops or super loops is for you, Ray, because you do really big tricks. So that would be your favorite. Swim the creek.
Yeah, he always does do kind of like a punch and a big super loop, I guess.
Yeah. And that's where I was really favoring with him. But like I said, I haven't flown with Ray enough to really sit there and call one. And not that we haven't flown a decent amount. It's just that's something you have to really see as a bad habit almost.
Sean said power loop with an inverted yaw at the top.
Ooh.
That'd be cool.
Spicy.
Power loop, inverted. Oh, yeah, dude. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be nice. I think I've done them before, but I haven't, you know, clocked it in.
Sasha Vlogs, welcome.
Well, and find out.
Yep. M Block user. Later, nigga.
Hey!
Hey, that's what they called us. Drone home is also Paul. Yep,
see it.
Paul's in here tonight. That is pretty cool. The loop with the invert yaw at the top. That's something that is pretty cool. You think about it, and then back down. Because you think when you do a power loop, you go through. Woo! You worry about coming back down and making that entry back through, you know, at that speed coming back down. So then you got that invert, throw it in there, and then come back down. Yeah, I can see that being fun. Deuces.
Chomper's got an interesting one.
Chomper FPV, welcome. He says, I've been working, okay, I'm popping up here. I've been working on a half backflip to 180 invert yaw to reverse power loop. In half flip backwards. To in 180 invert yaw
Half back.
and then reverse power loop. Okay, I got that. So a half a flip backwards to a 180 invert yaw spin and then back power loop out of it. Damn, that's a pretty dope move. I'm gonna have to go ahead and check out your channel and watch that. That's pretty dope. I'm into it. My mind picks right up on it when you say it. I had to, for a second, have to stop and think about how it is. But is that how it goes? Is that how you backflip, invert, and then back out of it? That would be it, right?
Okay,
cool.
I know what he's talking about. Yeah. Okay, so I know what he's talking about now. I got you. Yeah. Because it looks like you're entering into it, but then you back out and go the wrong way.
Yeah, so you're doing the whole freaking like.
He said, yep.
So you kind of flying. He does a half a backflip,
Yeah.
then a 180 invert, and then a reverse power loop out of it. Oh my God, that's some good moves.
Yeah,
right there.
no, I've seen it. It's a pretty common trick. One of the big FPV people was doing it for a minute, and I was dumb about it. Yeah, I was like, oh wow, that's like, it's really cool looking when you see it because it's one of those moves that just has flow in it. You know,
So
no matter
so
where you do it.
if you have like say an auger or a grain mill or something, you got that angled arm. So I've went in like this and did like this and then back up over it, but never through the yaw spin. So that's why my brain, I think I've picked up on that backwards, but I get the whole yaw spin. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, me and you were doing that one day at the wood mill, actually, on that one on the backside.
He's got screen recording saying the N word. Oh, that's cool with me.
Well, the whole stream is recorded, so
yeah, the whole stream's
good.
recorded, so you're good. And now, wave goodbye.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be one of those
I
nights.
said the N word. Oh, whatever, you trolls. Move on.
Oh,
Someone-
and speaking of another one,
There's the friendly
there's
one.
the friendly troll.
Bye, hippo. Yeah. Edron nailed it. Where's Edron saying? Yeah, I guess that would be kind of like a reversed Rubik power loop. So I go out and kind of like, I'll go invert it and then back out of it like a backwards power loop. So just I got it. I think I'm gonna try that, dude. That sounds good. I see me definitely doing that. I like that. Chomper come out with a good one. Explicit FPV. What's up, Chris? How you been? I know what Chris is gonna say on signature moves, because when Chris first come out with that, the knife edge, or the tomahawk, that's what we called it. So me and Oliver Dronography, he's like, man, take your quad into a knife edge and then just yaw spin it, dude. When I first started doing that, I was like, oh. So now if I go to knife edge something and I go like that, I'll actually throw a little yaw spinning with it too, and it really like gets you through real clean.
Oh yeah, I like doing that too. You're just looking down what you're going through.
Yeah, it wasn't me, Shaggy says. He calls it the Sawzall. There you go.
Sawzall.
Now, that's another question for you. Have you ever considered coming out with your own signature move?
Alex, welcome. Alex Pass, thank you.
I have, but the issue with mine is I'm going back to skateboarding, and that was the whole point. We did the whole 3D printed wheels thing, and it's a shame that you can't make a. It's a shame you can't make a quadcopter do what a skateboard does. You know, you think you could, but they just don't like rolling on the ground. But no, I think the signature move that I've come up with, and all it is just advancing the wall tap.
Not on the ground.
What?
But you can make the quad be a skateboard, I think.
Yeah, no, and I've done it, but so something now I do with the wall taps, if I can find a good surfaces, I'll slide that quad across a wall where I'll attack it at a high angle and I'll pretty much just wall slide. And if I would call anything, that's something I haven't seen anyone else do but me. It's a pretty aggressive trick, and I rip off feet sometimes, but if it's a smooth enough surface, I'll get about 3 to 6 feet of wall slide in.
Oh, I do it too, but I don't have to rip your feet off. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. What were we doing it on? Remember that sign in Harrington? We were hitting it, sliding down it.
Yeah, and
cool.
I would say, if anything, that's the signature move. I'm sure somebody has done it before me and all that, but that's kind of something I haven't seen anyone else do before, and it's just advancing my wall tap sideways and sliding across an object.
Where's it at? There it is.
Oh, is that my grandma? No, that is a portrait of a... it has the chief's name on the back, but it's a Native American chief.
Yo, what's up? Lee and Bander, welcome.
There's another one there, kind of on another picture board type deal.
So Jeff Freestyle just made a statement, and I almost bet you he's right.
Oh, Jeff, is that a challenge? Because
is Jeff Freestyle the only one that's ever flown under a cow right now?
You got me beat, bro.
That one is yeah.
What I say, Doc?
I have not done that. Nor I try to keep animals out of harm's way when I fly drones, except humans, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna give away Doc's hat if you can talk him into it.
This is mine. This is mine.
It just asking giveaways. I'll figure.
I'm giving this away, man. This is sentimental now.
Sean said, "No cows for me."
Moved under a dog.
I would definitely try it if I was at Jeff's house. Be like, "Okay, you can go ahead and try it." Man, my luck, something would go wrong. Oh man, I don't want to have to piss that cow off and walk out there and pick that quad up.
I would be more worried about the quad flying in a brown pie than I would the quad the cow attacking.
Come on, Jeff. Yeah. I'm thinking you ripped the apex out there. He said, "Yo," when he said where to go. He said, "Y'all take that hat. It's sick." There you go, Doc.
No. No.
Power loop a cow tomorrow. Chuck, stop playing, bro, because you know if you issue that, I have fields around here.
Dude, we got cows.
We may not
Yeah.
have people like the video, but we can share it privately. Maybe if we do it, I'll put my shit on my channel. But life. Oh, the dude got me saying that. I love it. Whoever's setting back trolling is crazy. Y'all just move on. We love you though, because you're giving us watches, and you know. So, got any more questions?
I'm out of questions.
Now, I just have one question. Who's excited for the peanut butter jelly props? Peanut butter jelly props. Peanut butter jelly props.
You gotta take a pic, Morgan. Is you talking about Morgan?
No. Where?
He said you should go. Some 2 legs cows, but it wasn't flying.
Oh my god! I just finally caught that. I seen it in our Reddit real quick, and I didn't pay attention until now.
Freaking Maduga. Chop liver.
Well, Big D Drone, let me tell you, the drone network has been around now for, God, probably 3 years. Normally, every Friday night, we've gone from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. At times, we have ran half the night.
That's right.
There for a while, we were streaming 3 and 4 days a week. Yeah, the drone network's been around for quite a while, and all about having fun.
And we appreciate you stopping in and hanging out with us.
You don't want to fly like him.
You already.
That's a reckless flyer. You do not want to fly like him.
Hey, you already on the right path. I already know this. I talked to the quad gods.
Doc, back me up.
What?
You don't want to fly like MD.
What Morgan
I
says.
don't know. I think I think he crashes a little bit more, but he's definitely, like, I would say, a much more reckless pilot, where he sees a golf ball size hole and he's like, I can fly a drone through that.
You fell asleep there. This video woke up with makeup on us, and that's the price you pay for falling asleep.
Morgan ain't falling asleep watching Scooby no more. Oh man, that's cool. That's freaking
Dude,
cool.
I have a very vivid imagination, so you know how my mind's working.
Oh, Chuck just messaged me. All right, Chuck. Because I know a field on my way to Wally World, or just up on that side of Salisbury. We don't go to Wally World no more.
No, I haven't been to Walmart since
I can probably
January.
get them lined up and hit multiples. Stop playing. Y'all gonna have me getting shot. These farmers don't play right here.
Friendly said this show has more seasons/show than Conan O'Brien. Right, Sidewinder? Back me up. He's a reckless flyer. You better watch MD. You never know what the heck he's gonna do.
Never know what come out of my quad. Yeah. This old stinky thing, boy, she still smell like fire. Shoo-wee.
Oh, coffee grounds, covered in coffee grounds.
But flies really good. I'm gonna replace the bottom plate. It took a hit really hard and kind of fragile in that area. But hey, believe it or not, flies way smoother than it did before it was on fire.
Yeah, I just had the coffee ground.
Bonk. Oh man, listen to us. We're gonna get shot for sure. Busty FPV, welcome. I'm the same way. Gap killer, right? Man, don't let me see a gap. I got 5-inch quad. I don't care if it's 4-inch. I'm putting it through there.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a folder.
Use hashtag Cowerloop. Now, see, I like Forevermore's idea, but a lot of people won't even understand cow tipping, let alone how to do it with a drone. And I
Wall
think
tap.
it's the old-fashioned way.
I'll wall tap a cow. Oh, I think I could safely wall tap a cow and not mess with it.
It piss him off, and your quad.
Oh, yeah.
Your quad go down, and then you have to walk out in that field and pick him up. Cause I got a feeling that karma's gonna be a bitch, and turtle mode is not gonna work.
Oh no. Well, I don't know. The grass is normally short around them. They're pretty good about keeping that grass short. So
Once he starts pulling that
Yeah.
leg, look, the ones I'm talking about are some big, huge black ones,
no,
dude.
probably Angus. Yeah.
Cow, dude, yeah, they're definitely. If you mess up, they're gonna be definitely on your ass with that.
But I feel like I could do a wall tap more confidently than a power loop cleanly.
I'm doing that shit tomorrow. Better do it, Chuck. It's coming. I'm gonna do it, post my video, and it's gonna be legal. I figure about that, huh?
Well,
That's right.
hold on. Doesn't the FAA mainly say that most of their rules are specified about people? I mean, you might have people knocking on the door, but
Utter scraggle.
all right, friendly troll, what's the song?
Hey, it's Busty in.
Busty. Busty's been around for a while.
A take hand?
Yeah, I've seen she just has like one video up though.
Yeah. A female pilot.
Ray said, watch those udders.
Yeah. Mine has LED depths.
Muse, uprising. Gotcha.
I don't know who these random people are, but if they talk shit, I'm getting rid of them.
Yeah.
Later Beach.
Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to put a muzzle on this man tonight.
You ain't putting no damn muzzle on me. I can give two shits anymore about this thing. They can kiss my ass. They come here trolling us. They get everything they get. Yeah. Man, I'm jamming so real. Snacks. But hell yeah, you guys gonna have to stay tuned to the channel for sure. And upcoming is gonna be dope. I might tune Doc in on it. I might not. We might make him stay suspicious. What the hell?
Axio!
Axie who?
Axio!
Hey, is that the guy? Random guy. What's up, Axiomatic in the house?
Look, Baduga said cookies? He knows.
Did anybody mention cookies though? I'm trying to think.
Is that the giveaway? Is the giveaway cookies?
Huh?
Nope. This is the RC. Hey, this is the RC king right here. This fella. This guy. Him. Hey, I showed him, Axio, your Grand Hauler.
Oh
video.
yeah, that thing was dope, man. Oh, by the way, Axio, I'm getting into it. I just don't judge me, but I did just splurge. I'm getting into RC cars hard, so get ready for me, Axio.
Judge him hard, Mrs. RC. Tiffany.
Oh, hold
welcome.
on. Wait. Did I just hear an FPV guy challenge the RC ground
I
game?
didn't challenge him. I said don't judge me, but I'm getting into it.
Get ready. I'm coming.
Yeah, I am.
Louis, I'm technically sleeping. Hey, I heard people sleepwalking. I've never heard of people, what would it be called? Sleep social media?
Yeah.
But I'm getting a Stadium Truck First Axio, so that's going to be the same one Chris has. Chris.
Are you getting that one, the Losi Triple X?
Not the Losi. I'm probably going to get it associated. I was thinking about Losi, but I think that since the bearings are in the front wheels, like specially, I was probably just going to get it associated because they have the standards that pretty much everybody works with. Now, you can get a conversion kit, I'm pretty sure, for yours to go to the standards without the bearings built into the wheel.
Yeah, there's all kind of stuff for that.
Yeah. But I'm feeling associated unless someone tells me otherwise. But I've seen good reviews on the associated.
Adrian's mad because everybody's got faster fingers than he does. He's like, I want the next one. Here, troll.
All right, Eric, when they pop back in, I'm gonna let you know.
Oh God.
Hey, Chomper, thank you, brother. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you and letting us know your signature move. Sounds really cool. I'm gonna have to definitely give it a shot.
Every Friday, my dear, 8 p.m.
Well, Hubert, I don't know if I'm putting FPV in my Stadium truck yet. Like, that's not sold. I think I'm just gonna line of sight it for a while.
I'm waiting like a game.
He's got his clicker button ready. He's got his clicker button.
Yeah, trolley. Your mama can't dance and your daddy can't rock and roll. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Yep, see you, Chomper.
Okay, there we go. Let's see, Brown.
Oh, building a track?
Oh.
What? Where you at, man? Now we gotta go.
Don't be a soul. Oh my goodness! Look at Ray's comment. You remember who he is, right? The dude that stayed up there by Ray.
Oh yeah.
I know it is moving quick tonight. Well, it's probably gonna slow down because Crystal's got some news. So we got Chris Riley in the house with what? I've mastered the art of crashing and I make it look good. No, crashing can't be part of your signature move. Nope. Can't do it.
He said it's an art.
You have to go and find what your signature move is. You got one, Chris. I know you got one. I think yours is how you just go up, punch up, you just like float and roll back to the ground doing multiple maneuvers. Like if I think of something I see you doing like all the time.
What I want to see somebody do is like punch up real high, just kill their quad, turn off everything, and just free fall, and then like right before you hit the ground, rearm and try to catch the quad.
How big are your balls? Don't rearm and let it hit the ground and see what damage it causes. Yeah. Hey, one time, I forget who it was, they come in my live and challenge me. They said, I challenge you to punch up, go invert, and punch back down. Dude, coming back down, woo! It was a ride. I flipped it over, right? The first time I flipped it over, the quad was like, whew. The second time I did it, when I rolled it back over, it was an F3 processor on flight controller. It said, and rolled itself back over and smashed into the ground. The poor wizard took a hard hit that day.
All right. Make my screen tiny so Crystal gets all of it.
Yep, we're going to put you a little screen.
I like that. Make
there you
my
go.
Screen tiny.
I little now.
Little tiny screen.
Little tiny.
Give her a raise, pump chair up.
Crystal.
And I'm going to be turning the AC on because I feel worm.
You feel worm?
Worm.
You mean warm?
I feel worm.
Worm?
Now he's going to mess with that TPU. He's going to get it right. He's going to mess with that until 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's just a
It
fall.
won't take that long.
I got to go in and just turn the temperature down a little bit. It's just like too hot.
It's all of like a 5-minute fix.
Doc, doesn't it look like a Lumi motor?
Wait, what's that? No, it doesn't. That looks like a... That does not look like a Lumi. No, those aren't Lumis. I don't think. Those look like... Unless they're the bigger Lumis. How big are those things?
Oh,
Oh, no. Oh. Oh, I know what he's doing now. Oh.
Or
Crystal has that.
Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of quiet.
News.
Until we bring Mr. Greg around. Well, guys, in drone news, Drone Rescue introduces parachute system for the DJI M300. That's right, the new Matrice is the latest generation of drones for commercial applications from DJI. With a flight time of up to 55 minutes, the latest AI functions and advanced detection and positioning system, the DJI M300 represents one of the most advanced flight systems on the market. By developing the DRS M300, Drone Rescue Systems has created a further parachute system for this drone, which is now available. Based on the technical performance of the DJI M300, we expect this flight system to match the success of the other DJI models. So it was obvious to us to develop a parachute system for this new model as well. Similar to the other DJI models already established on the market, the DJI M300 enables a wide range of industry-specific applications. As with other flight systems, the aim here is to protect the drone with the sometimes cost-intensive cameras and sensor systems in the event of a malfunction. We want to ensure that the drone can be safely recaptured even in an emergency, including beyond visual line of sight. With our parachute system, this is always possible due to the electronics being completely independent of the flight controller. In the development of the new parachute system, attention was also paid to ensuring that the flight time or range, as well as the payload capacity, is only minimally affected. Nevertheless, the system must provide maximum protection for people and material. For example, the DRS M300 S1 parachute system weighs 490 grams. We will also launch a smaller system, the DRS M300 S2, weighing a total of 440 grams. This parachute system has slightly smaller dimensions because this parachute will be smaller. However, we expect that most customers will tend to prefer the S1 due to the kinetic energy at impact is even lower than that of the S2 version. Guys, it's available today, but any parachute system is going to come at a very nice risk and a very nice price tag. If you need to put a parachute on your drone, it's going to cost you. But Drone Rescue has come to the rescue and developed parachute systems. In other news, French drone maker Parrot has announced its latest partnership with Fox Fury to equip its Anafi line of the drones with lights for nighttime missions. The strategic partnership allows up to 3 D10 lights to be equipped to the drone. As drones become more popular in the commercial and public safety space, there's a greater need for them to be able to fly in all conditions, night and day. For drones to fly safely at night, they must be equipped with lights so other aircraft can see them. The power of our ecosystem relies on both state-of-the-art software and deep hardware integration. Compatibility of Fox Fury solutions with Anafi's range will make of our drones the most efficient and customizable tools for all professionals. Fox Fury's lighting system allows Parrot's Anafi USA and Anafi thermal drones to meet these safety requirements and adds value to the drones as well. The lights can also be used to light up dark areas and allow the IR LEDs, the Anafi thermal, to get a brighter image during those nighttime operations. Based on our vast reach into professional verticals in recent years and listening to real users' feedbacks from all around the world, we recognize the importance and urgent need for more tailored solutions for professionals. The latest integrations of key complementary hardware are also another milestone for Parrot as this company further extends the professional usability of its drones. All the lighting systems on offer put out 200 lumens and allow the light to be used as a strobe or as a standard beam. The light has a 40-minute battery life when using the standard beam and an 80-minute when using the strobe mode. The lights start at $199.99 and range up to $229.99, depending on if you want that standard white LED or you need the IR LEDs for the thermal operations.
Is this what ED is selling?
No.
That's where we got all our lights.
You can pre-order them right now from the Fox Fury website. Technically, if you want to pay me an extra 30 to 40% markup on top of that price, I'll gladly order them for you through our company. Not a problem.
Edie.
But we got to be paid up front. Sorry.
At least I can put it on my boss's account.
Yeah, you could. Just give me a PO and a job name, babe, and it's good.
I'll just put it on truck stock. I do that a lot.
There you go. And in other news, this one's quite interesting. Pufferfish-inspired robot could improve drone safety.
Does it like have airbags on it and it blows up when it falls or something to save it?
If you get too close to a pufferfish, this undersea creature will blow up like a balloon to scare you away. Now, a team of engineers at the University of Colorado, that says a lot, has designed a robot that can do much the same thing. And it can make drones safer in the not so distant future. Pufferbot is the brainchild of a graduate student and his colleagues at the Atlas Institute at CU Boulder. It's a skittish machine. This hovering quadcopter drone comes complete with a plastic shield that can expand in size at a moment's notice, forming a robotic airbag that could prevent dangerous collisions between people and machines. The researchers will present the results virtually October 25th, so in 2 days, at the International Conference on the Intelligent Robots and Systems. Think of it like introducing a bit of coral reef to the world of high-tech robotics. We are trying to design a safer robot that could communicate safety information to the user. We are starting by looking at how animals do the same thing. Drones, he explained, are becoming a more ubiquitous part of our everyday lives, taking on tasks from inspecting bridges for cracks to delivering packages to your doorstep. But as these machines proliferate in homes and workplaces, safety is going to become more important than ever. Quote, I've been working with drones for years, and whenever I go out and fly robots, I still feel not confident, end quote. When it happens, what happens if it falls on someone and hurts them? Technologies like Pufferbot can help. Pufferbot. Okay? And I'm not kidding you. This is the first picture it gives you, which, if you guys don't
that's
know,
the poisonous one they eat.
That's a puffer fish. Okay? That's
It's
what a puffer
okay.
fish does when it feels threatened. Isn't it cute? So imagine your quad.
The friendly trolls coming. That's back here teasing.
You know it. Right? That's my point, okay? If this guy's been working with quads for years and he's not confident still, maybe he needs to come flying with y'all. But instead, meet the puffer bot.
Joe, what?
Oh, that is so terrible. No, I thought he was like putting airbags on it, and it like kind of they were in like little pods or something, and they popped out to help save it. That's bad. He just used that late 80s, early 90s extendo ball thing.
And when you need it, it expands.
The only thing that's saving
I'm
is
sorry.
like the
This is
absence
a
of your dignity.
graduate.
Props
I
are gonna
can
eat
see
that thing
I can
all
see
up.
what he did there. So yeah, he took he's got like a retractor set up on. That's pretty. I mean, for us, I don't
Do
know.
you need a puffer bot?
But for a
Do you need a puffer bot?
I need airbags.
hey, hold on. Listen, I'm one step ahead of this guy. I am not going to need a puffer bot.
I think you're pretty confident, right?
Yes,
Now this next.
I'm very confident
That-
when I said that.
On accident. Hoover.
Yeah, I love that.
What are you saying? What more you
Extendo
saying?
ball.
The extendo ball things are a blast from the message.
Right, Chuck? Chris definitely needs a puffer bot.
No, I don't. That's extra weight to the drone. I'm going a different route with that.
Puffer bots
Amen.
are not cookies, my dear. These are puffer bots. That's not edible. It does not have chocolate chips in it. See, I still remember things. So it says these kinds of accidents aren't just a future problem.
We have turtle mode, not puffer bot.
Just check out YouTube, where all kinds of quote-unquote drone fails, from spectacular crashes to collisions with humans abound. Guys,
So he puts a foam over that.
guys, I have to stop you, because I personally have filmed drone fails. Oh yeah.
What you trying to say, Willis?
I didn't say they were yours. I said I personally have filmed drone fails. 99% of them are pilot error.
You're talking about Doc. Then. You're automatically talking about Doc. I know it. I ain't gotta say nothing.
When you fly a GPS drone into a light post, that's pilot error.
He knows who you're talking about now.
When you fly a quad into a brick wall, that's pilot error.
Might be guilty of that.
Especially if it catches on fire.
I don't know. One I seen attack Chris. That was not pilot error. That thing physically became alive for
Thank you. That
10
thing.
seconds and viciously attacked Chris.
Stop.
If you seen it, it lifted off the ground, forward tilted, and blasted.
It wanted to die.
That was pilot error. Okay.
That thing is angry.
There is something that I call quality control. And all of you guys need to hear me loud and clear on this one, okay? Those things right there, they go through hell when you all are on those transmitters. They vibrate, they jiggle around. It happens. When you hit something,
The bear is already on my side.
it feels it, okay? So your little screws and things, they wiggle loose.
Well, I got screws in my head that wiggle loose, though.
He just admitted it live on camera, and I've got it recorded. Quality
Live on
control,
camera,
guys. Go
obviously.
by, double check your arms, double check your screws, because shit
Make sure you're
happens.
Make sure your
Okay.
props aren't missing fingers like
I'm
someone.
serious. Shit happens. Quality control is what I call it. It's your responsibility because you built it. It's your quad. You're responsible for it. So take care of it, guys. It's a simple click, 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 just to make sure. What is it? 5 seconds?
Check your screws.
No big deal.
Your screws. If she's talking about your screws, see your screws? Do you see all the screws?
If you don't,
That's an alien. You don't have to check theirs.
Most people would say,
If
is it
you
kiss?
don't-
Nope.
and something happens to it, it's still your fault. It's still pilot error. So where the bell and all came loose because somebody didn't put the screws back in, that's his fault. That's pilot error.
Hey, just because I missed one screw, damn it, don't make it my fault.
That's pilot error.
Got the H7 and the alien.
That quad was angry that day, and he wanted Chris. That quad
Yeah,
wanted him.
friendly troll, I know your name is not Joe, babe. I know your name is not Joe. But I love that one. But yeah, seriously, guys, it's literally human error. You cannot, even if you buy a puffer bike, okay, and you install it or whatever, it's not going to help pilot error.
Boy, that's sexy. It is sexy, ain't it? I've gotten quite a few flights into it now with the H7.
This is a sexy alien. Thank you. This is sexy.
You got to screw it before you do it, Chris. Dang it!
That's a pretty alien.
Really? This is a pretty alien.
Don't you dare bring out that 6-inch body.
Look at this bad boy right here. Huh?
Thing is a limousine.
Hey, thing flies amazingly smooth. Take the
I'm
ship
sure it
pan
does.
out. It's 16 by 16 by 9.
E-drone.
But this is sexy. Yeah. E-who?
E-drone.
Died.
Ah, look at that.
No, right, we didn't get the chance to
Ray,
talk
put the
to Doc
apex on
before the stream. So no, I don't think he knows about that.
I don't know about this, and I'm a little upset.
Ray said, Doc, did MD tell you I killed Carnage too?
Oh, did you?
The apex. Oh,
Finally.
my goodness. Y'all think the
They
aliens
went down.
You gotta try
See,
this guy.
my alien actually took down Carnage. It just took a month or so.
Oh, it slowly died. You put poison in Carnage, is what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah. I
See, he
poisoned
just admitted it live.
Carnage.
It's Doc's fault.
Look at those propellers, huh? Just don't knock a finger off and try to fly.
But speaking of flying, hopefully Mother Nature I'll kill you. Cooperate with you guys, and you all get to fly this weekend at some point or another. If she does not cooperate with you, then break out those little whoops and fly inside. You know, if the other half gives you a hard time, just look at them and say, "Oh, come on,
And
man."
if you got a car and don't
MD's
mind,
wife said I could do it, and she's cool with it. So what's the big deal?
and if you got a car and don't mind to drive, come on, let's fly.
Get a hoodie.
Get
It
a
ain't
hoodie.
nothing but a thing. Get a hoodie.
That's right.
Let the guys have fun. Okay? Enjoy our hobby.
No, they are what are they? I think they're HQs actually, because I got the HQ bi-blades as well. I've had them. It was in my property.
Are those the old poly, or are those the old glass ones, the polyglass or whatever, the glass carbonate?
No, these are the newer, whatever the ones are. These are just HQs.
What about those quad props?
And I want to run the K2 bubble gums on my 6-inch. I want to get some of them.
Oh,
Raise
okay.
them, run them. I like them.
Yep. Guys, if you don't know, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow,
Morgan. I set everything up. Bo Jackson.
you guys
Welcome,
There's
welcome.
going to be a group fly on is it Liftoff of Velocity?
Yeah, that's what I meant, Morgan. You got liftoff, right?
Yeah, hopefully it's Liftoff because Liftoff is a lot user friendly when it comes to joining servers. Velocidrone is not friendly when trying to do that.
So
Mr. Bojack, welcome, my dear.
we're gonna get up on that, guys, tomorrow.
8 p.m. Eastern on Discord.
Okay, cool. So now I have a time. What? All right. So I already know be home at 8. Make sure I got all my flying done, which should be dark by then, so I'm good.
I gotta re-download it for that. I didn't know that was happening. Was that the secret?
So how are we gonna get Metro drones? Welcome, welcome.
Phil, hey babe.
How are we gonna get I guess you guys are gonna have to that want to get involved, get a hold of the Chuck. If you're in here, can you drop the Discord for the NewTube? Because that's how we're going to get everybody in, or whoever's part of that. Can they drop a link in here and then?
Or does Hoover have his own Discord that he's going to put it in?
Yeah, or who? Do you have your own Discord you're going to set it up in, or how are we going to work that?
We can make a room on the Discord server for the call.
Okay, so then whoever wants to be involved, if you have my personal contact, just reach out to me and we'll get you connected with us.
Can't do that through StreamYards right now, Hoover. That's the only thing that really sucks about StreamYards. Yeah, you can't add moderators through StreamYards. You got to actually do it through YouTube. Give me my iPad. I can do
We
that.
can definitely make you a mod. Ain't a problem.
Yeah, but I got to get.
We can turn you Smurfy all day.
I got to get out of my name and into your name.
But yeah, so we're gonna get on Liftoff and
Mr.
like you said,
Bojack too.
like 8 p.m. and then just what the hell's all that?
My phone.
Shazam!
Look, it's not even registering. She's just going nuts.
Oh my God, it's just going ballistic. Look at that. But yeah, we're gonna get on there and just have some fun. Pretty much the guys that we all can't get together and fly, we're gonna do like a virtual fly with it, and that's cool. So a lot of people's been wanting me to do it, and then I don't know, when Morgan asked this morning, I was just like, you know what, screw it, let's do it. Chuck dropped the Discord link, so if you guys want to jump on there,
You are now Hoover.
that'll give us, when we set up the private room, if you're part of that, that'll give us a way of contacting you and letting you know what we're doing. So you got to have Discord downloaded. We're going to be in there voice chatting, and we're going to be on, obviously your PC to play.
And guys, from what Hoover is saying, he's wanting to make this a weekly thing. There's really not a whole lot going on at
Saturday
least
nights.
through YouTube, through our group on Saturday night. So, hey, if you got it and you want to hang out, you want to have some fun, you want to have some laughs, because I can guarantee you with quite a few of the ones that are going to be in there, there's going to be some laughs.
Now, Chuck, I think Chuck, will everybody that comes in, is everybody part of that Discord able to chime in? Because I think once we get it locked in, we want to have our group locked in with our voices, not have traffic rolling through it. You know what I'm saying? But we'll figure it all out tomorrow. We'll get it together. But yeah, it's going to be cool, man. It's going to be fun to get down in there, play some simulators. I got mine dialed in, hooked up my trainers today, went ahead and tuned the quad. I got the closest to the apex as I possibly can, and I'm like that far away from getting it on the money. It's just a little bit.
I don't do that on Liftoff. I literally build missiles just for racing. I'm talking about 60-degree camera angle that just blasts forwards.
I hit the bandos, the woodpecker. Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't even seen the woodpecker
that
yet.
might be a better thing, because I don't think everybody's got Discord, even if they have the sim, and that way they could still.
That sounds good, Chuck. Yeah, we'll send it out that way, and that way they can come in.
Yeah, Discord's probably going to be your best way to chat, though, if you want to communicate. If you just want to hop into server and fly, that's one way, but definitely.
All right, Hoove, that's cool. You can copy that setup, dude. Like I said, I go in there and I make the quad fly the way my quad flies here. Then sometimes I put my goggles on, sometimes look at the monitor, and I'll turn a fan blow in my face. That's just like being outside until Crystal starts bitching. I'm like, damn. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and end this. We appreciate your time and hanging out with us tonight. Like I said, if you guys want get up with us, we'll have it. Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow, short little video, and then drop it. What do you think? Oh, I know, right? Always, man. She's my #1 supporter. You guys know this. Without her, I couldn't do none of this. I'd have to bury her in the trunk or something like that, because
We don't have a trunk, okay? We have station wagons, so there is no trunk. Somebody will see my body.
Yeah, damn it.
If you guys all of a sudden notice that I'm missing in action, start doing some investigating. That's
Axio, it
all
was
I'm
nice
gonna
seeing you,
say.
man. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. And I saw a video out. I'm gonna
Night,
have
Ray.
to check
Appreciate
that
you guys
out.
stopping in.
So yeah, guys,
Yeah,
like I
Axio.
said, get out there.
I might
fly.
get up with you, Axio, about some RC car stuff. I don't know yet.
Get out there, fly, enjoy our hobby, have a good time.
Nice.
Hopefully, we'll see you guys tomorrow night over there on the sim. So, ha ha! You think like I do, baby doll.
That's right, Pigsy. Everything.
Until
Everything.
next week, get out there,
Peace.
send it. Love
Later,
y'all.
Bill.